Hello viewers, thanks for watching. Now we're gonna learn how to use external CSS to create web page. To use external CSS, we need a file with the CSS extension. Create a file, click new file. You can put any name with the CSS extension. So I'm gonna write style with the extension CSS. Okay, this is our CSS file, but you need to link this file with the HTML file. Go to our index.html file and you need to put the link in between this opening and closing head tags. Let's put the link under the title. If you put the link inside the body tags, it will not work. So the link, so relation style sheet, href, you need to put name of the CSS file, our CSS file in the same directory. So just put style.css, but let's start using /style.css. We need to get used to using this /, because when we're gonna use the different folder, that time we need to use dot and /. We linked between the index.html and style.css. Now let's do our coding on style.css. Let's work with the paragraph selector, p curly braces. We can see the color. What kind of color you want? Maybe blue. Okay, text color blue, and we can use the background color as well. Background color blue violet, and font size 40 pixel. Save it. Let's check it on our web page. The paragraph font size is bigger and text color is blue and the background blue violet. So our external CSS file is working properly. Let's see another selector. H1 curly braces, color aqua. What else? Font size 15 pixel. Control S. Let's check it. You see, 15 pixel is very small. It should be bigger than the others, but we indicate the specific font size of 15. That's why it's very small, and the color is aqua. Let's change the font size 35 pixel. Control S. Check it. You see, now it's bigger than before. Let's use the another list, UL color red. Let's check it on the web page. These are our another list. Let's check it in our index.html file. Hakim, Sam and Bilal, these are another list, and Hakim, Sam, those are other list. And the last part was the nested lists inside the another list. That's why these are as well red, because those are inside the another lists. When you create a website, it is very good practice to use external CSS, because if you use internal or inline CSS, that time you can use it only for the same page of the project. But if you want to work with the different pages of the same project, is good to use external CSS. So let's see how to use work with the different pages. So our main page is index.html, and we have another page, new.html. if we want to work with that page as well, we need to link our external CSS with this file as well. So where we need to put the link in between the head tags and under the title. Link, enter. So relation, what is the relation? Style sheet, and href, you need to put the file name ./style.css. If we want to work with this paragraph, what we have to do, inside the p selector, we put our color blue, background blue violet, and font size 40 pixels. Let's see how it is in that website. But before that, we need to make a link in between index.html and new.html. So how you can jump on that page? So a tag, enter, href. Inside this double quotation, you need to put the address index.html. Copy it, put in between this a tags. Here you should write home page. In the index.html, before the heading 1, create a link, a, enter, href. Inside this double quotation, put the address new.html, and in between this a tags, new one. Okay, here's the web page, new one. Let's visit the web page, home page, and when you click on the home page, it will take you to the home page, and when you click on the new one, it will take you to the new page. And with the style.css, we can easily work with the different pages in the same project. This is the p selector, and put the property and value inside this p selector, and these same property and values are working on both of these index.html and new.html, both of those files. And also for the h1 as well, the color is working. Text color is aqua. New.html, we put the h1. Okay, remove the h1, we don't need the h1. We did work with the h1 selector. Let's check with the h2 element. h2 color the same, aqua, font size 35 pixel. Also for h3 element, use the same properties, the color and font size. Just copy them. So let's check them in the web page. See, these all are same. We used same text color and same font size for all three of them, h1, h2, h3, and we used them separately. But the thing is, if you use the same property and value for the different element selector, then you can group them together. Like we have h2 and h3, remove them, and just after h1 element, separate them with the comma, h2 comma h3. You can group 2-3 selector together. So let's say Ctrl S and check them in the web page. Now all of them are same. We just group them together. So this way you can reduce your typing. This is the p selector with the external CSS. Let's say with the internal CSS, So I have some code here, just uncomment them, control/comment. So these are the color green, background color black, and font size 40 pixel. For the external CSS, color blue, background color blue violet, font size 40 pixel. For this external CSS, color is blue. So when you refresh it, it's not blue anymore, it's green, and background color is black. So the thing is, like, when you use both of these style for the same selector, internal CSS will work fast, because internal CSS is more powerful than external CSS. If we use inline CSS, in that case both of them will not work. Only the inline CSS will work. Check it. Type style, color, text color brown. Check it. You see, color is brown, but the background is black. This black came from the internal CSS. Background color black. Suppose in the internal CSS there is no font size. Make it comment. Suppose there is no font size, but in the external CSS there is a font size of 60 pixel. So let's see which one working in the web page. The font size is 60 pixel. This font size came from the external CSS, because the internal CSS and inline CSS font size is not mentioned. And the background color, this one came from the internal CSS, background color black, and the text color came from the internal CSS, brown. Text color is green on the internal CSS, and in the external CSS is blue, but on the web page is brown. That came from the internal CSS. What else? On the UL, we can check the font size is 30 pixel. Let's check it on the web page. See another list. Text font size is bigger than before. These are, you can work with the external CSS. We saw how to use the coding on external CSS. That's all for today, and stay with me for the next video.